Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. StreamYard was not connecting, but we're on now.
Somebody that's really the real deal, you know, and I say, well, then I know I'm not great. I want to believe that I'm that guy. My ego tells me that, but the reality of it, I love this life that I have. I might not want to give this up just to prove that I'm a tough guy, but Ali would. I always like to think I'm a bad motherfucker, vicious motherfucker, but that's a part of Ali. That's where he overshines me, because I can't understand a man that's willing to really die. You know, and I talk this shit about he the real deal. He'll die for this shit. I'm not gonna die for that. Ali will fight you till he die. You have to kill him. I just know I'm not him. I know what greatness is. I know what real greatness is. When you see greatness, then you know that's.
Oh, shit. Okay, fellas. All right. Man, if you, I don't know if you could hear what I was just playing there. If you can, well, I'll play it again. But it's Mike Tyson talking about how he can't stand up to the greatness of Muhammad Ali and why. And he's basically explaining the difference between what we talk about all the time between like that next level, a real one, and, you know, just a decent fighter. The whole Usyk, Ali, Pacquiao, that type of mindset. Right here, hopefully you can hear this.
Somebody that's really the real deal, you know, and I say, well.
Because you want to know who the real deal is, someone who's the real deal, it's Muhammad Ali.
Somebody that's really the real deal, you know, and I say, well, then I know I'm not great. I want to believe that I'm that guy. My ego tells me that, but the reality of it, I love this life that I have. I might not want to give this up just to prove that I'm a tough guy, but Ali would. I always like to think I'm a bad.
Can you hear that? Can you hear what he's saying? He's like, I like to think I'm like Muhammad Ali or I'm that guy, but I'm not him. Like, Ali will fight you to the death. He's like, I don't actually want to die in the ring. Like, I am scared to die in the ring. I don't want to risk this life that I have just to prove to you guys that I'm tough. He's like, Ali, he will. He's going to fight you to the death.
Bad motherfucker, vicious motherfucker, but that's a part. I always like to think I'm a bad motherfucker, vicious motherfucker, but that's a part of Ali. That's where he overshines me, because I can't understand a man that's willing to really die. You know, and I talk this shit about he the real deal. He'll die for this shit. I'm not gonna die for that. Ali will fight you till he die. You have to kill him. I just know I'm not him. I know what greatness is. I know what real greatness is. When you see greatness, then you know that's not me. His punches are coming from nowhere. Pow, 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 pow. In the 15th round, he's still pumping. Pow, pow, boom, boom. He's gonna start releasing you. Ali's a giant. There's no way other fighters can match you.
Come get me, sucker. I'm dancing.
Come get me, sucker. For real. That's the difference, man. There's like, dude. There's a reason Ali is the GOAT, right? There's a reason. You got that kind of a mind. It is what it is. You're going to go a long way. Dude, CPB, shout out. I'm kind of ambivalent. Oh, I got to fix this. Bad style. I don't like that one. Can't read it. There we go. Kind of ambivalent about 135, to be honest. The great talents, but the biggest fights seem to happen on Twitter. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Dude, I'm not even talking about the fight, really. Like, I'll give a quick little breakdown of this fight right here. No one's going to fight. That's the thing. We got Tank Roach, a 20-1 favorite. No interest in the fight. Going to watch it, whatever, right? Shakur and Keyshawn ain't going to fight each other. Tank and Shakur aren't going to fight each other. I'll get into the why. Tank and Keyshawn ain't gonna fight each other. We can talk about why. No fights are gonna happen. Loma ain't gonna be fighting any of them. There's no, what the fuck? 35 is a horrible division, even though there's plenty of talent to mix it up. Plenty of talent to mix it up, but none of them are going to fight each other. It just is what it is. And we can get into that too. Obviously, we can watch the Keyshawn Davis was just interviewed on Gilly and Wallow's podcast. Talk about that. We could play it or whatever. Wallow told Keyshawn, he said, Tank is going to put you to bed by 7 like a little boy. He's going to put you to bed by 7 right to his fucking face. I was like, damn, Wallow. Like, I get talking shit, but like, damn, getting a little personal there. Like, Tank ain't your brother or nothing. But yeah. But in terms of Tank Roach, I'll just give a quick breakdown. This is just how I see it. The first round, I'm telling you, this is probably how it's going to play out, right? And look, again, no disrespect at all to Roach. He's just small, and he's going to need power, and he just doesn't really have any, man. So he's small, and he's not a big puncher, and he likes to exchange. He likes to let his hands go. He's a good fighter. He's a better pound-for-pound fighter than Shakur or Keyshawn, if you ask me. Like, flat out, a better pound-for-pound fighter, but they're way bigger. It just is what it is. Tank ain't necessarily way bigger than Roach, but he's just not. They're close, but Tank has the power. He does. And he's not. How's Roach going to keep him off? So how the fight's going to play out, Tank's going to come out, try to, he'll engage in the first round. He always does, seeing if he can catch you slipping, catch you cold. He'll jump in with some stuff. If he catches him, he might catch him, right? He tends to not be able to do it. He's trying to get different looks, get different angles, try and jump in. The guys are always prepared for it. So it usually doesn't happen. It'll go into the second, third round. Same thing as Frank Martin. Close little match at first, but he ain't going to do much. And he'll be like, okay, I didn't catch him early. Let's just pace this fight a bit. And, standard issue Tank fight. He ends up clipping him. I would think, again, the first round, if he don't get him in the first 3 rounds, then like 7, 8. Yeah, like 7, 8, maybe 9. Maybe 9. And that's kind of crazy. But he just, man, it's the power. Frank Martin don't have big power or anything either, but he's still a bigger guy. Like, even though he doesn't punch through the target, he's still a bigger guy. So he was a little more worried about them shots. Oh, that's a good one. It's Dynamite. 135 is just a promotional platform, not a battleground. Damn, that's true as hell. That's a great comment right there. Oh, Seagar, I saw. Oh, it's about the. Saw a comment here on Twitter. It's about the Ryan Garcia card, right? The one in New York. They need to drop some information on how we attend that damn fight. Because I'm not even going. I'm not even off asking for press cards or nothing. I just want to go, But it was looking like first come, first serve. So what the fuck? There's going to be people camping out? Or are you telling me people are going to be camping out at Times Square to watch the fight? So in other words, I would have to sleep in a tent on the fucking sidewalk or something, and then get up with no shower and walk into a fucking arena to get a decent seat. Is that what you're telling me? Because I ain't doing that. That ain't happening. I would have to pay somebody to sleep in the tent, right, and hold my spot, and then switch me out, I guess. I don't understand. I asked them. I said, how do I attend? How do we attend? Give us some fucking information. People do want to show up, guys. Ring, and someone help us. We need information on how to attend the event. And please don't do that like I don't know about that first come, first serve. I don't know. it's cool and all, but it's just going to be a bunch of stinky people who didn't shower. Because they're going to have to sleep outside for a day or two. No showers because they'll lose their spot. What? Crazy. We can't do that. I did see something about Tank saying something about some snack stuff. We'll get to that. I saw Victor Conti yapping about it. The hypoxia training. The hypoxia training. Blood doping, basically, right? But they're doing it. It's blood doping, but the legal way. It's raising your red blood cells to up your stamina the same way high altitude training is done, right? So instead of going to the mountains in Colorado and running the mountains, you can just sleep in like a hyperbaric chamber. I believe that's what they were doing. I think that's what they were talking about, right? Was the oxygenating the blood, the red blood cells. It's blood doping, but the legal way. It's really weird. It's like, why can't I just save my own blood and put it back in? I don't see what's the big difference if I can sleep. It's my own blood. I'm doing it to myself. What's the big difference from this fucking tube I sleep in if it's doing the same thing? If it does the same thing as blood doping, what? I don't know. It's like, that's why I'm saying, like, I can't take this talk serious when people are like, oh, my guy's so clean. Tank don't do nothing. Shakur don't do nothing. Anyone. Usyk, it's like, you don't know it. Come on, man. A hyperbaric chamber ain't even crazy, right? It's like, what the fuck? Everyone does it. UFC guys and Major League Baseball players, they don't even need stamina and they do it. They need mental stamina, I guess. That's why they take amphetamines. Yeah, the venue's going to smell like ass, feet, and onions. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah, see, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Even if you do all that, there's no guarantee you'll get a good seat or even a seat, in fact, right? I was planning for that event to be my first of. Oh, see, come on. We got to hook Seagar up. Turkey, Seagar's online. He's on Twitter. Drop him a follow. Hook him up. He's a hardcore boxing fan. He's someone he would greatly appreciate it. Give him two tickets. I can tag along. That's funny. Yeah, but you can't do that. It's just, I don't know. I guess make it like a free-for-all or whatever, but damn, I wanted to attend it. Yeah, that's the only thing. A lot of people want to attend, and they're just not going to if it's like a crazy hassle. Oh, you see this shit, bro? You see this? Okay. This is Alexander Usyk's undisputed championship that he got from the WBC or whatever, for getting undisputed. He gave it. Usyk gave this belt, this championship, he gave it to Zelenskyy, president of Ukraine. He gifted his undisputed championship to Zelenskyy. Ukraine's president Zelenskyy gifted the belt to Trump. How do you re-gift a gift of, like, first of all, you can't re-gift a gift. Yeah, how do you do that to Usyk? That's what I'm saying. How do you do that to Usyk? How do you re-gift a gift at all? But, that's kind of crazy. That's fucking nuts. He gave it to you. Like, you have to keep that forever and hold it and cherish it. You have to cherish it. Tank is probably the most likable out of the Floyd clones, to be honest. Out of the Floyd clones. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Dude, I just saw somebody put out the funniest highlight reel of all of Tank's zesty moments. It was just back to back to back clips of Tank either being autistic or zesty. He's just a fucking goofball or whatever. Like, he's a little silly. But, dude, he seems like he might be a little autistic. I didn't know there was that much footage on him. But the clip was hilarious. Bro, tell me that wasn't, you know how happy I was seeing that. I was like, uh-oh. Here we go. I was like, this is what I've been talking about. But if you don't know what happened, real quick, Trump, because I saw, dude, okay. You want to hear a funny fucking story? I see a chick on, yeah, it was great. I seen this Jewish chick I know online talking about she never spoke on politics ever, and she's talking about this, how it was so crazy and horrible. Jewish chick never talks about politics. I'm like, what is the issue here all of a sudden, right? So, oh man. She's talking about her husband. She's happy to see her husband made the right choice on who he voted for. In that, he was a white dude for Harris. I was like, no. You just did that? Oh, fuck, that's horrible. That's horrible. Here's some funny shit, though. I sat in her mother's crib, guinea'd out, a fucking wife beater, a cross, a Catholic cross, watching Ayatollah Khomeini speeches and shit. Oh yeah, Zelenskyy brought the cameras. This wasn't supposed to be televised. This wasn't supposed to be televised. This was supposed to just be done behind closed doors. Zelenskyy and his people brought all his media, Western media cohorts and shit, his, Jewish media friends. He brought them and wanted it under the lights because he thought if he brings the cameras, Trump can't chew them out and he will have a better advantage in negotiations because it's going to be, he can play to the heartstrings of whoever, right? Zelenskyy can play to the heartstrings of the people on the camera and be like, oh, people. And he was like, dude, okay, you can come. We can do it on camera, but it ain't going to go that way. It ain't going that way. I'd like to hear what Ukrainians feel about this in terms of, I know there's like some people, I don't know who, are calling for his impeachment or whatever, or for him to already step down in Ukraine. I'd like to know what the Ukrainians think. Man, I've seen some horrible videos, Reverse, about children.
Not just as a joke. I still
President of Italy.
Believe in the West. Not just as a geographical space, but as a civilization. A civilization born from the fusion of Greek philosophy, Roman law, and Christian values. A civilization built and defended over centuries through the genius, energy, and sacrifices of many. I still believe in the West. Not just as a geographical space, but as a civilization. A civilization born from the fusion of Greek philosophy, Roman law, and Christian values.
Yeah, bro, she's with the business. Reverse is like my wife. Hell yeah. Yep. Yeah, she's a beast. Meloni. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni I believe in Western civilization founded on Greek philosophy, Roman law, and Christian values. Cillian. It's like, I absolutely love this woman. I absolutely love this woman. Yeah, no doubt. I loved her for years, for sure. I was always, she always seemed solid. I was, I'm always skeptical, right? Always skeptical. But yeah. There you go. Reverse fight scout. You got a wrench now. She's kind of bad though. Yeah, no, she's gangster, bro. She won't even shake their hands. Gives them the dirtiest, like, get disgusted looks right to their face. She's pretty great. Oh yeah, great. I agree. That Vance dude act like a clown or a bratty child. I don't see how anyone come back to dude's demeanor or cosign. He tried to be tough. Okay, this is what he tried to be tough, but the pressure, you could see the pressure got to him. He was a little befuddled because he was stuttering and stammering and just kind of throwing shit at the wall, hoping for anything to stick. And then he got jammed up with like, well, have you even been to Ukraine? And he's like, the answer was no. No, I have not, right? But he's like, I saw videos. I read reports, And then, and then he was like, that's when Trump had to kind of step in. But Zelenskyy also pushed Trump to step in and become a bit of an asshole. He was just waiting for his opening anyway. She's turned Italy into Africa. That's what I'm saying. I'm always been skeptical on her. Again, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I still am a little skeptical on her. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it doesn't seem, I mean, she was there when the flooding happened, but I don't think she had enough power to stop it because she was screaming against it the whole time while it was happening. So I understand what you're saying. Again, they don't have any authority. The only authority in the world is the fucking United States government. I'm like just keeping it a buck. That's it. The American government is the only authority. And if they're not backing her play, then she's fucked, And especially if they're backing the opposite play, which they were, I don't see how much she could do. Yeah, Vance was out of his league. Should have left it to Trump. I agree. He's trying to get in on the action. Look, I did feel a little bit bad. Like, it's crazy, right? I probably shouldn't. But tell me you didn't feel a bit bad for Zelenskyy just sitting there like a child, kind of getting bullied, even when they started making fun of him over his suit and how he was dressed. When they're like, do you even own a suit? Do you even own a suit? It's like, damn, man. It's like, enough's enough. Like, you lay the smack down and move it along. You don't need to lay the smack down and just keep prodding at a motherfucker, honestly. Tommy Sotomayor goes, I'm not going to lie. White people are hilarious at how casual they are with nature and animals. This dude's out here just sparring a fucking deer. Someone made the comment. I saw someone drop the comment. I was making my morning coffee and the fucking deer started throwing up his set at me through the window. It was on. Deer started throwing his set up. It was on.
I was sitting here doing this for 5 minutes. I was like, am I fucking dreaming?
How'd you see it?
I don't know why it's so fucking mean. The buck. Stop, motherfucker. What's your deal?
That thing kicked his ass.
Would you just look out your window?
I was making my fucking coffee. Stop here.
Hold it by the collar.
Oh, he's taking his back.
Holy crap.
All right.
You're gonna make
I'll
it
let
show.
you go. You're going to go your way.
Come on, bro. White people are hilarious with this shit. They are. Yeah, no mercy in this dojo. No mercy in this dojo, right? That's what I just keep telling myself. No mercy. No mercy. But I would like to hear, I want to hear, and why aren't we hearing from actual Ukrainians? Because look, I can play you endless. I can play you multiple, like 20 videos. And this is like the most horrific thing to me is just young, like 20-year-old dudes just getting a fucking van full of military guys just driving around the streets hunting for 20-year-olds to kidnap off the street and conscript them, kidnap them and put them on the front lines. Like that's happening. There's numerous videos of locals recording the military just kidnapping people. And then some people, I hear the other side of it. So I've heard, well, some of them, or maybe all, I don't know, are deserters, right? They fled and they're trying to hide and live normal lives. They don't want to fight. It's like, damn, bro, you're throwing them back to the front lines? They don't want to fucking fight. Like, that's, I mean, did they sign up for this shit? Or were they forced to begin with, right? Were they forced, then escaped, and then you're trying to force them again? Josh, I know, right? Oh, the Ukrainians are dead. That's why you're not hearing from them. They're fucking dead. It's horrific. Yeah, it's horrific. Dude, that battle is better than any Shakur Stevenson fight. It definitely is. The deer was with all the action.
I was sitting here doing this for 5 minutes. I was like, fucking dreaming.
How'd you see it?
I don't know why it's so fucking mean. The buck. Stop, motherfucker. What's your deal?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I gotta find this. It's in my likes. It's Putin explaining their side of this whole Ukrainian conflict a bit in I don't agree with it all. But I have it here. It's actually really good. Here it is.
To an agreement with Zelenskyy?
About what?
About peace, about friendship?
Hope dies last. So yes, there is. But unfortunately, he came back from Paris and asked to restructure the Minsk agreement. And that's concerning.
Is it a loss that we are no longer friends with Ukraine?
Yes, of course. But I've said this many times. I believe that we are one people.
Ukrainians hate that statement.
Whether they like it or not, in reality it is the case. Because up until 13th century...
Okay, I get the whole history. He's about to go through history. And I understand this, but that doesn't mean they're not their own individual population with their own individual needs, wants, desires, cares. He's saying... he's saying that, well, I'll play it.
Our languages were the same. It was until pollinization, when the part of Ukrainians that ended up under the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, which was around 16th century, then their changes in language began. I believe until the 14th or maybe 15th century, those Slavs that lived in East Lithuania and in Muscovy and in Poland were all called Ruskay. They were never divided. And all language changes came later.
Mr. Putin, yeah, history is one thing, but we are talking today.
And I also get this as a bit of a propaganda interview from his point of view. I get that. And we'll cover that.
And for us to accurately talk about today, we have to know our history, where we come from, our origins, and what unites us.
Right now, a lot divides us, actually.
That's fine, but we can't forget what unites us and burn more bridges of, for example, our church. Why did they have to divide our common Orthodox church? Sure. If significant portion of Ukrainian population have decided to embrace their nationality, we have to only respect that and stay in reality. But we should never forget who we are and where we come from. Also, the founding fathers of Ukrainian nationalism, as strange as it may sound, never said that Ukrainians had to break their relations with Russians. In their fundamental works from 19th century, they've said, 1, Ukraine is multinational and has to become a federal state, and 2, has to have good relations with Russia. Looks like the modern nationalists have forgotten all of this. But do you know why they have forgotten this? I'll tell you, because the interests of current Ukrainian ruling elites has never been about the Ukrainian people. Well, think about it. How can they care about their citizens if, as a result of breaking relations with Russia, they have lost critical industries? A full deindustrialization is occurring within their country. Why would they do this?
Who do you think he's talking about? That's right there. He's talking about outside influences coming in, destroying the economy, sucking the fucking money right out of it.
Especially when uniting, we can multiply our output and dominate our competition. For what? I'll tell you, because those that have reached the power in Ukraine, they always pursued their personal interests, which isn't solely to keep robbing the population, but to also safeguard and keep what is already robbed.
Some demon eyes. Some demon eyes right there for sure. Oh man, this is oh my goodness! This is Gaethje after the Holloway KO. Goes, remember when you were wondering why they weren't showing Justin Gaethje knocked out? Here's what they didn't show you. Joe just going absolutely nuts. Yeah, that's different. That's different. That's definitely different. Rayo and Russell, I got Rayo. Rayo on points. Rayo on points. Yeah, for big slump. That was one of the. Oh yeah, it brutal knockout. Obviously, just seeing the devastation from it, but the way it happened was just spectacular. In the main event of the big card, fight's about to come to an end after a war. Let's throw down right here. Bang! Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Here's some of the Keyshawn and Wallow.
Shit, Tank ain't hoping about nothing. Fuck you mean for me?
The niggas hoping I go to 140. The niggas hoping I go to 140. The niggas hoping I go to 140. That's
because you're huge. That's why. Because you're huge. Okay? Look, I'm not fight. I don't have to fight you. I don't have to fight you. And guess what? I'm hoping you go to 140. Why? So I can see you fight somebody that matters, that's your own size. So I'm hoping you go to 140. I'm not Tank. I'm not Loma. I'm not anyone at lightweight. I just want you to fight someone your own damn size. You and Shakur should fight since you're two gigantic ass lightweights. both champions. You should fucking unify, but you're both like whatever. Fucking won't fight each other. Yeah, on some so it's bullshit. It should not be allowed. As fans, we shouldn't tolerate that. These two champions won't fight each other because they hung out a few times. Look, they're not friends, okay? At best, and this is the truth, at best, they are merely business associates who are cool and hang out from time to time, you know, and have seen each other in the amateur circuits. And it's, dude, like, you come up in the gyms with all these guys. You've seen all these guys around. What's the difference? What's the difference? It's bullshit. You know you're a fucking huge weight bully. Look at this duping delight while he's thinking about 140. Look at the fucking duping delight while he's thinking about 140. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking huge. I'm fucking huge.
The niggas hoping I go to 140. That's the fact.
I don't think they hoping shit. Tank ain't hoping about nothing. Fuck you mean from me?
From Baltimore.
I ain't gotta be from Baltimore. I'm not from Baltimore, but I'm saying
Baltimore.
Tank is not he's not worrying about none of that shit. You talking about he hoping he why the fuck would he be hoping he go? I'm gonna tell you this.
This shit
You need, listen, what you need to do is you need to go to the mattress store and figure out what type of mattress you want to have in the fucking arena. And one of the pillows.
Bet, motherfucker. You bet.
He proved it more times. Because I just say you.
But he never knocked me out and nothing like that though.
I'm gonna say this at the end of the day. You know how mom be like, Bobby,
hey, this nigga fucking
Keyshawn, you gotta go to school tomorrow, so you gotta be to bed by 7. Tank gonna put you to bed by 7.
Oh damn. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy right to him. He's gonna put you to bed by 7 like a little kid. Oh man, that's dirty work for Walla.
You gonna be to bed by 7, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know boxing. I know martial arts, but I know this fucking boxing.
I need you commentating for that fight. I promise you.
Oh no.
What are you gonna say when I start putting hands on this?
You don't want me to commentate. Listen. I'm telling you right now, because be as though you know business, this is what I'm going to do for you. Because I know business too. I know sponsors. And boxing is about sponsorship.
A lot.
I'm going to get you a pillow sponsor, a mattress sponsor, and a sheet sponsor. And I'm going to get you a NyQuil sponsor.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Because when light skin fall on the ground and shit like that, you know, I could use all that for sponsorship.
Listen, man.
When light skin, look, hold up. When light skin fall on the ground, right? He's gonna take light skin as a derogatory term. Okay, what was all that shit about Baranchik being a racist? If he's using light skin as a derogatory term, what do you think he's saying about white people on about Baranchik on the daily? Okay, well, you know, come on, man. And not to mention, he sent the fucking bananas to himself, but you get what I'm saying, right? Light skin. Oh, yo, ain't your boy Shakur light skin? What about Shakur? He's light skinned as fuck, right? Why ain't you calling him light skin? And you ain't fucking dark either, bro. You ain't dark.
To a NyQuil sponsor.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Because when light skin fall on the ground and shit like that, you know, I could use all that for sponsorship.
Listen, man, I'm
giving free pillows and comforters and shit.
I'm telling you, man, this shit different.
Yeah.
But outside of that, because I already know you'll be asleep at 7, but I'm gonna just get to something else.
Kevin Garnett will call you light skinned. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Wallow's fucking crazy though. Wallow's definitely crazy. Oh man, this is terrible.
Two booty shorty.
So you know shorty. The Lyft driver chick, right?
Hey.
The chick who's suing Lyft, right? The chick who is suing Lyft is yo, dog. She's on pace to be a multi-millionaire even without her Lyft lawsuit working out. It's not gonna work out. After men are simping and giving her a ton of bread on OnlyFans. They're giving her a ton of bread on OnlyFans, okay? This is the Lyft lawsuit girl. Oh, she rubbed on it. Dude, they're making her a millionaire. She's about to be a fucking millionaire. All you got to do is get a pig and make her viral for something and then put her on OnlyFans. It's so sick. It's so sick. Oh, Zelenskyy and Starmer.
What's your message to you?
They met today. They're going to cry together. They're going to go hold each other and cry together. Oh, what do you guys think of this?
Baseball game.
I want to know your first reaction. I think I put a comment out. You might.
Hey, I just came home from my son's baseball game tonight to this. We had a break-in in our house, and luckily everybody's safe, but things were stolen, including a safe with everything that my dad gave me after he passed away, coins, valuables, some baseball cards, things like that. My wife lost some jewelry from her grandma and from my mom, who also passed away. This shit is unnerving. And
so he lost coins and jewelry. I think it's an insurance scam. Okay, that's my first reaction. Classic insurance scam. I'm going to go to my kid's ball game. I bet he was underwater on his fucking mortgage. I bet this dude is underwater on his mortgage. And he's like, I'm going to go to my kid's ball game where everyone sees me there. And we're going to go through the ball game. And Bob, I need you to throw the fucking brick through my window and go upstairs and pretend like you took something. I mean, look at this motherfucker. This is fucking 101 insurance scammer, buddy. Look at him. This is definitely an insurance scam. So, like, does this not scream? I lost jewelry and coins. Oh, you lost just the most precious things you can claim on insurance, right? I bet you're underwater. And you need a quick 100 G's, right? Quick 100 G's. You went to the ball game. Your buddy Bob threw the brick in the window. You're going to give him 10, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, I know that's what the fuck that is. That's what that is. Okay.
Realize how ridiculous this is.
This is a video of an old man getting arrested by British police after he commented on someone else's post agreeing with them about open borders, but he's getting arrested, and this is crazy, man.
Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is. It is. Of course, I'm trying to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me. You don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because of something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon.
Someone has been caused anxiety. Why am I being arrested? Because someone has been caused anxiety.
He shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media.
I'm sorry. It is okay. It's official. The UK is gay. It just is what it is, man. It's official. I'm so sorry. I'm literally fucking flabbergasted at this shit. Like, how is this allowed? Like, I don't get it. You need guns. You got to get with this shit. I don't understand. Like, this is why it can't happen in America. We're banging it out in the streets. That's just what's happening. This ain't going on. I told you going into the last election, right? I said, I'm voting to stay out of prison or dying in the streets because some brown cop is going to come kill me, right? Because they're going to try to arrest me. And it's just going up. I'm voting to not be in prison or dead at the hands of a cop who's trying to arrest me on some nonsense like this. And over there, it's just happening. And like, how is this? I don't understand that mindset at all. But that's the I see this stuff better than the rest. I think it is maybe a bit, but yeah, that was such an to me, that's fucking obvious that was a scam. Because I bet he got a coke or a pill habit, probably has that too, right? He's underwater because he has a coke or a pill habit. Bob, throw the brick through the window. We're getting a kilo. Or he probably just sold his fucking coins and wife's jewelry, and now he had to fake a robbery. Come on, man. That dude is a piece of dirt. Where was the comment I saw? Lord Zed said, my sister's house burned down and lost everything and bitch less. Bro, my house burned down with everything. I didn't bitch at all. So fuck. I mean, I said, damn, that sucks. Moved on. I'm not even kidding. Not kidding. I even lost my dog. My dog even burned. It's for real. It's crazy, right? But yeah, I didn't making videos online and shit. I go through shit all the time. I ain't ever making videos crying online. Are you serious? You went into the bathroom at school. Thought you accidentally walked into the woman's room because a trainee with purple hair was washing its hands, and at least it was using the right bathroom. Odie did die, but I'm not talking about Odie. Odie didn't die in no house fire. No, Odie just finally Odie did die. Yeah, had to put in the heat. Yeah, he was in pain. He was old, fragile. I think the little bones or something cracked in him or something. He was fucked up. Yeah, horrible. I had to have him put to sleep. But again, we were talking about the did I say that? I don't even know if I said Dancehall Tracks. But we were talking about a couple streams ago. We were watching a clip where there was a trainee in front of the town hall meeting, and they were like complaining about the use of public bathrooms, right? And I was like, what the fuck is their big deal with? Why are they always talking about public restrooms? All the time, they're always talking about public restrooms. Like, I don't know, dude. If I need a public restroom, I'll run in, run out. It's not even a thought. And I'll go in a woman's if there is no man's, or if the man's locked or something, or it's all used or whatever. I'll fucking go open a woman's and be like, yo, anyone in here? And if there's no one in it, I'll fucking run in, use it, and run out. I ain't why is this? No one, that's what everyone does. Who the hell is thinking about it like on any other level at all? And whoever really uses them, right? And then it's like, oh, well, yeah, we get why. It's to do sex offenses. They want to sexually offend people in the restrooms. Mostly fucking kids. Oh, shit. I'm talking about kids. It's the Sopranos. It's babies. All right. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You woke up the snow, got yourself a gun. Your mama always said you'd be the chosen one. Look at Chris. Chris still got his leather on. He still got his leather. No, chill. He still got his tracks in. Blue moon in your eye. Woke up I'm on that love and Damn. He already does look like a demon. Yeah, that little dude does look like a demon already. Yeah, that's the only thing, right? I mean, he had a good life, definitely good long life, and it was yeah, I tried seeing if it would get better. I don't know what happened. Maybe it seemed like something in his lower back or maybe a leg, but I felt everywhere. I checked everywhere. There was no signs of like localized pain on him. Yeah, he was just old. He was going down, starting to whine. He was in pain. I was giving him like ibuprofen, but I was like, yeah, this he ain't recovering. AP student. Oh shit. Elon was like Thunderdome vibes. I guess this is down at the Mexico border. I don't know what the hell's going on here, man. But I did see, yeah, I did see about Gene Hackman. Yeah, what is all okay? So about so what I have heard, Gene, his wife, and his dog were all found dead in separate parts of the house. They were in separate parts of the house, so it's not like they all died together. And there's no signs of carbon monoxide poisoning or anything like that. Could be some sort of a murder suicide, I guess, but they killed the dog too, or did the dog starve to death? It does look like some sort of poison though, right? Or something. Or they took bad drugs. Both of them took bad drugs, or one of them poisoned the other, then took their own life. I don't know, but it is super sus. They said they were dead. I didn't know the amount. I didn't know the length that they were dead for before they were found. That's good to know. So they were dead for 9 days before they were found. Okay. 9 days. And the dog died? I don't know if the dog would die. Yeah, a dog can last a long time without food, but it would need water. Not as much water as you think. If they had a bowl full, his other dogs are still alive. Yeah, because I'm thinking they should be able to make it that long, quite frankly, because they'll have water and food in their belly. They'll have to, yeah. His other dogs are still alive. Okay, so maybe one starved to death. It could be because you're getting close to where they're going to start starving to death, though. So, and they were already decomposing, Gene and his wife. Yeah, I think one. I'm not sure about. I mean, I heard they were found in different parts of the house. Something like one was found in the bedroom and one was found in the kitchen, or something like that. Let's see what regular ass Twitter got on it. They might have something. Cigar Salido should have been DQ'd. Paloma is so privileged, right? Yeah, for real. Super grimy. That doesn't look like his girlfriend. Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah. Conor getting it in. Conor's getting it in. Dude, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. What? Gene Hackman was 95 years old. Wow. Okay, that's news to me. I didn't know that. So his death, dude, what if he died naturally and then his wife just committed suicide? Like, I don't know. What if? No, but either way, the authorities said they need to look into it. So the replacements, yeah, I've seen it. I can't remember it. Oh, dude, she ain't leaving him because they're not really together, but they just have an agreement on, like, Conor's like, you know, I'm doing what I want and I'll take care of you and the kids or whatever, but I'm doing what I want. It is what it is. Definitely scumbaggy on his side because of this. This is why, because it's so out in the open. This is why it's quite huge. Imagine being her. She has to be fucking humiliated. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, hide the shit at least, right? You don't broadcast it on the fucking internet like an absolute scumbag. Facts, exactly, Hans. Exactly, we agree there. You know, he goes, it's the lifestyle that she wants, but it's still an embarrassing situation for any woman. Absolutely. And if he had this is the sick part to me, right? Do you care about your kids? Do you care about your kids? Because this is affecting it's their reputation too. It's the smut on their family name too. Like they don't like seeing that. That's humiliating to them too. It's like and why would you want to humiliate your kid's mom? It's scumbag behavior. Again, if you want to do it and she's down with it, whatnot, just fucking hide this shit at least. Have some fucking respect. This is like, dude, this is trailer park trash behavior. Like straight up fucking trailer park trash. In fact, the trash doesn't act this bad because they would know. Hey, don't be posting that on Facebook, right? Don't be posting that on Facebook. My girl will see that and the whole family will go nuts. No, don't be doing that. Conor, nah, post it over and over again. It might happen. It might happen eventually. She's been with him since his welfare days, living in her place. Yeah, you can't do that, man. That's just dirtbag behavior. Again, can't publicly humiliate someone like that. Yeah. Conor's embarrassed himself over the years for being all talk, no action, boring now, just retire and go away. If you're not going to fight, let the fans down. Floyd and Khabib ruined him. Yeah, he's been on the longest crash out I've seen in a long time with no actual consequences, right? Besides like the in-the-ring stuff, crash outs of this magnitude, I don't care what kind of money you got, you're usually going to get jammed up. Like, on, in his case, some kind of sex thing, but maybe just violence, all kinds of stuff. Drunk driving accidents, whatever. Oh, did you see Oscar says Vergil beats anyone if 54. Let's hear this real quick. Did you guys see Oscar's latest clapback at well, Canelo always, but he was clapping to Joe Rogan because Joe didn't want to have him on the podcast. What's that all about? Oh, because of Dana White. That just hit me. That's why. So Oscar wanted to get on the Rogan podcast, I guess, and Joe won't have him on because of loyalty to Dana White. But will you have on Oscar De La Hoya's fighters? What if Vergil Ortiz wanted to come on? Would you have him on? Because by proxy, you're still helping Oscar. Like, I thought you're like, what's the problem with having Oscar on? Just don't talk about the Dana shit.
I was scratching my head thinking, my gosh, is this the same guy that fought Terence Crawford? Because Vergil Ortiz was having a relatively easy time with him. I didn't see the beast from Madrimov when
styles make fights. I told you what would fucking happen. I called it to a T.
he fought Crawford. But look, Vergil Ortiz just did an excellent job showing the world, proving to the world that he's the very best at 154. You know, I literally feel that Vergil beats anybody at 154.
We do got to get that Boachuk rematch. I basically agree with him, but we do need the Boachuk rematch. I don't think next. I wouldn't do it next. This is the times where I agree with a relatively softer touch in terms of opponent when you're coming off two like back-to-back top guys. I can see it, but I also get the point where Vergil Ortiz and them are probably thinking, what's the point of a soft touch? We still have to go through the same camp, same training, same sparring. Fight's a fight, like, you know. But, man, going from Boachuk, Madrimov to Boachuk, it's like, you know, you only have so many of these fights in your career. You do need to space them out. It's just how it is, or you're going to burn out fast. You know, and Vergil looked good in his last fight. His the snappiness, the springiness, he looked good to me. So I would like to see him just staying in the gym, staying there. And Boachuk's ready though. Like he can fight anyone. He could beat anyone. Murders Zelayev is right there looking for an opponent as well. Like, there's killers at 54. Vladimir Klitschko wanted to be on the Rogan podcast because of Rogan's thoughts on the Ukraine situation. Hasn't happened. Yeah, that's right. We talked about that. I could see it, but I just don't think you could have someone give that side or whatever. I just personally don't think Vladimir would be the person to have do it. And this is based on Rogan's audience and what they respond to in terms of like charisma, animation. You know, he's a very stoic, stone-faced dude. He's just going to come lay the facts out, almost robotic-like, and they're not going to pay attention. It's just the information ain't going to stick. I'm telling you, it won't. Vergil's conditioning and pace overwhelms his opponents. They can't keep up. I thought Boachuk winning the fights. I thought Boachuk won the fight, but he was outlanded and outworked. Yeah. I thought he won Vergil again, yeah, but because he was outlanded and outworked, like Vergil was the one pushing the action and shit. But yeah, I see it though. It's one of them fights. I get it. And Boachuk deserves that rematch for sure. Or, you know, he deserves a fucking title fight. That's for sure with somebody. Vergil or, you know, whoever. But that wouldn't be a title fight anyway. But you get the point. They're all right there in contention. So. But yeah, his conditioning was impressive. It was impressive. Man, Vergil was still going strong at the end there, you know, because he was able to fight at his pace, you know, on the front foot, behind the jab, just staying smart, controlling distance, just walking him down, putting the pressure on him, making him move, being smart, you know, being aware for the pot shots. With Madrimov, that is. But no, Vergil's a fucking problem, man. Insane. Yeah, Vergil. That's what I'm saying. Vergil looked back. He did. This is the first fight where I was like confident, like, oh, okay, he's looking good here. And I did just see a post from his dad. I saw a post from his dad. His dad follows me. That's cool on Twitter or X or whatever. I get from a long time ago. A long time ago. But I saw a post from his dad where he was talking about the illnesses of man, I should pull that up, actually. Because he runs down his list of like Vergil's health things, and Rhabdo wasn't in it. Hold up. Okay, here it is. Okay, he's responding to this Vergil Ortiz Sr. He's responding to Madrimov's claims of being sick. And he goes, you were sick? So now he goes talking about Vergil. He goes, 3 weeks before Hooker Jr., or 3 weeks before Hooker Jr. gets COVID, the first wave that's killing everyone. Our coach dies, can't fly to his funeral because we have COVID. He's dead sick, still fights. Boa fight, first sparring. He gets a cut on his nose. He couldn't spar almost all of camp because his cut keeps opening. All face-offs picks show it. Is sick Friday, dead sick fight night, and still fights like a dog, says nothing. He hurt his back 3 weeks ago and could barely move, which is why he started slow versus you. Not a peep from him. Anyone has had an excuse. If anyone has or had an excuse, it would be Junior. Respectfully, Vergil's different. But you see here, there's no mention of Rhabdo. There's no mentions of Rhabdo. Just COVID, which, fucks some people up for sure. Gets sick. But he looks back to me, man. He did. He looks back to me. That's for damn sure. You could, because it looked like there was a bit of snap that was missing at times. Now, even in the Boachuk fight, now if he was sick for the Boachuk fight, and I could believe it, I don't know if he was or whatever, how would I? But if he was, that would also explain it. And this one, the snap was there. Turkey is totally fine with Tio calling someone a charcoal stick looking motherfucker. If you don't know, who the hell did Tio call a charcoal stick? He called someone I don't know. It happened earlier today, I guess. What's this? Dude, damn, Turkey responded thumbs up, clap, thumbs up, boxing to it. Oh. Okay, I see what the guy was talking about now. Anyway, so Tio says, he said it to Richardson Hitchens. Oh, okay. He was talking to Hitchens. He goes, to be real, you were looking for 2.5 M's or more to fight me. Turkey believed you were not worth that. Barbosa was offered, I think, upwards of $1 million for the fight. He took it. We can squabble afterwards, you charcoal stick looking mutter effer. Teofimo knew better to fight a black fighter after all that racist shit he was on. Oh, and then okay, that's what he said. Okay. So that's what his response is. And Turkey hit it with a claps, a thumbs up, and a boxing emoji. What the fuck is going on? What is going on in these fucking internet streets? Oh, jeez. But also to be real, like Barbosa deserves the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with? First of all, if you want more than double, you're asking for more than double, and Barbosa has been in line. He has been in line. So, like, what's the problem? if you wanted to whoop the racist ass so bad, maybe you should have said, I'll take a little less money, right? I'll take a little less money. Then it would have happened. The Zoo's return fight against Spencer. I can't even remember Spencer right now, man. If Mertz Zalayev versus Vergil gets made, I would try to attend that one. Yeah, right. For sure. Salute, Hamed. How you doing? I saw that. Did everyone see this when Tio had his arm around, or when Crawford had his arm? This just happened at the Riyadh fights, where Crawford grabbed him up by the back of the neck and was like, "Say what you say. Oh, it's just business. It's just promotion, and all that shit." I was like, "Oh, you can't do it. You can't do that, Tio. You have to just be like, hey, like, get the fuck off me." Get the fuck off me, and I can't let you get close. I can't let you get close. You got to go Chael Sonnen on a motherfucker at that point. And if he gets close, you let him fly and be like, hey, Turk, get your boy. He gets close. That's what you just have to do. You can't let someone put their fucking arm around your neck like that and, hey, little buddy. Nah. Not as the champ. You're a champ. Like, as no one, as nobody, but it's like you're the champ as well. You can't do it. Weren't you calling for the fight, number one? How the fuck how could I ever look to the Crawford versus Tio fight as a fight that I'm interested in seeing when he just sunned you? You basically submitted and said you will beat my ass if I don't go along with whatever you want right now. That's what happened. Like, that's fucked up, right? But that's really kind of that's what happened. And you can't allow it. You just got to be like, I'm going to get my ass beat, I guess. I can't let you get close. You come in, it is what it is, man. I thought, I'm not going to say that, but I thought that Crawford would have done a little bit more, but I guess he didn't need to, right? Why he didn't need to? He put him on fucking live, dude. It's pretty bad. I don't know why Tio wasn't prepared for that shit, though. Like, you're not prepared for it? Come on, man. Crawford got a rep, Crawford got a rep. He gotta hold it down. It is what it is. Yeah, you got little brothers for sure. Oh, did you see Bud is bulking, right? Bud's bulking up. You got two. Jose, salute, brother. You got tickets for Tank's fight? But I'm having second thought. What? He's like, I don't got tickets for the fights tonight, guys. But I don't know if I'm going. Right? You sound like me and shit. I cancel plans just to stay in and do nothing. Right? I'm like, I don't even want to go out and do all that, man. I'm cool. It sounds like fun, but I'm staying home. I'm gonna watch fucking murder documentaries and murder mysteries and smoke my weed and call this bitch. I'm chilling. You're doing it with the Tank fight. Nah, it is. That's why I'm not even like talking about it like that. The Tank fight's trash. That's why I'm not even really talking about it like that. Just because it's what's next. What's next? What's next is the only question, right? And nothing. Will it be Keyshawn? Will it be Tio? Will it be Shakur? Will it be Loma? No. We're not getting any of it. No, none of them fights are gonna stay at home, eat an edible, cuddle a bitch. That's it right there, bro. That's I prefer that over going out on some dumb. Why? To go out to get a new bitch? Like, why? Like, I don't need. That's a lot of work. It's not a lot of work, but it's too much. It's like, I don't need to waste my energy on that shit. I saw that on that. I saw that on Twitter. I don't really know the Najee guy, but I see him on Twitter and stuff. And Tank blocked him. He ain't allowed to come to the fight. He had press creds or something. And Tank was like, nope, reversed. Oh, yeah, too old for the It's not stacked. I thought there was actually nothing great, but there's 3 fights that are all right. But Bud, I saw Bud bulking, right? And he got like bulking up for the Canelo fight. So that fight's definitely happening, man. That fight is definitely happening. And I don't know. I just see like some Twitter posts here and there. Or some, actually, no, I see interviews. I think he does interviews, right? But bulking, yeah. So anyway, he's clearly getting bigger, moving up in weight. That fight is definitely happening. And I guess it's what, 7 months away? Well, we got March, April, May, June, July, August, September makes 7. Yeah. So that makes 7 months, and damn, 7 months, and he's probably already been, working towards it. Probably a good 8-9 months solid focusing on Canelo. But I seen a lot of people talking about, man, Bud's looking big. He knows what he's doing. He's going to go up and weight the right way. Blah, blah. And it's like, yeah. I mean, he's looking bigger. He's looking stronger. His hands are still fast, but guess what? His body is getting slower. His body slower. His legs slower. Just more flat-footed. It's heavier weight. He ain't going to be able to bounce around like he's 130 pounds or whatever. He ain't going to have that deer spring in his legs like you will with the lightweights, because the bigger weight isn't natural to him. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he looks good. Like, he's getting bigger and whatnot, so he's looking good in that regard. We'll have to see, but I don't know. I thought they were working towards speed. I thought it was that's their big advantage, is their speed, and it was going to be point fighting. Maybe maybe they listened to the stream and don't do that point fighting shit. You got to be slinging. You can do some pot shotting, right? You got to move and pot shot. Sadly, that's what he's going to have to do. Or he's going to do, because if he tries to do the Cotto, Golovkin standard, stay in the pocket with him, the Bivol, he's probably going to get clipped. Yeah, it's trying to ban vaping there. Yeah, I guess it would depend. Yeah, I don't know much about the vaping. I try to go for the pure stuff, but I try to just stay with flour or something like, mostly flour or an edible, but usually flour or a vape. I don't like smoking in my house, so if I'm in my house, I'll just hit a vape or something. If in the winter, but like now, the door, I can just go outside, leave the door open and shit. It's fine. Yeah, when you wanted to put muscle on, you couldn't punch for shit, ran out of air quicker. And your whole body just becomes more stationary. You're just going to become a bit more stationary as well. And Canelo loves to rip to those, the hips, the body. He's going to rip the hooks to the body, bang your hips. And that's going to happen. And if you are getting away from him, able to move a bit, he'll punch you in the thigh. He'll drop a couple down there. I think all these guys are bigger than many think. Crawford was cutting a lot of weight. I think he was always walking around near 180. Yeah, he probably was. He probably was what? I mean, yeah. Let's say... at least from welterweight on, I'd say he was walking around like 175. You know, outside of camp, yeah, walk around, be like 175 from welterweight on. So he's not a little dude. The power won't carry over. He'll be sturdy and durable, some pop, some speed, but his hands won't look as heavy. Yes, for sure. Like a Tim Bradley. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this thing with Tank's fight being on pay-per-view, right? And I get it, they have to do it to try and make some money or whatever. But man, it's so not worth it. It's so not worth it for us. And it's like they're trying to sell. It's kind of like they're trying to sell Tank as like a Mike Tyson, right? Because you could put Mike Tyson against a 20-1 guy back in the day, and you'd still get 800,000 pay-per-view buys. You could put him in versus No Hoper. Late 90s, early 2000s, you're going to see 700, 800,000 buys or whatever. Versus nobody, but that Tank ain't that. They think, dude, you're putting him in, he's a 20-1 favorite. Like, yeah, Roach got some skills, but not a big puncher, naturally smaller guy. Or I don't know, he's a smaller guy. Not much smaller, though. Yeah, if I trust the judges, says Ed. I remember when Kell Brook took Golovkin's heavy punches and came back with a combination to push Golovkin back. It's in plain view what these guys are doing. Yeah. Kell Brook definitely cut his career short with that fight, man. That one, that one's the big one that did it, right? But he also screwed himself up with that Spence fight with the weight cut in going into that fight. And he also took some serious punishment again in that fight, right? So if you guys remember, you can go back to the videos, like the fight week interviews and all the promotion going into Kell Brook Spence. Kell Brook made weight. He made 147 pounds the Friday before the official weigh-in. He already was a big guy who had trouble making weight. It's like the whole Tony Ferguson thing in the UFC. He made weight twice just to show he could, right? And then Gaethje beat him into fucking Alzheimer's, right? Beat him into Alzheimer's. Yeah, because you just drained your body of your brain is drained, right? You're screwed. But Kell Brook did it going into the Spence fight. He made weight 7 days earlier because everyone was saying after the Golovkin fight, how's he going to be able to make 47? We don't think he's going to be able to. Blah, blah, blah. So Kell stupidly was like, oh, I'll prove it to you. And then made weight a week prior to the actual weigh-in. Like, you don't do that. It's a cardinal sin. You take 2 beatings like that. He's been having hard weight cuts. Yeah, he should have been at 54, like fast, like right after Kell Brook and Sean Porter. After he wins, maybe have a defense. Boom, he should have went right to 47, but he was worried about that fucking Amir Khan fight. He stayed around at welter just chasing Amir Khan. Never got it. Instead, got his career kind of fucked over for waiting around for him instead of just doing his own thing. Because he got the fight, but they could have did it anyway, way down the line, like they did. Yeah, man, Kell Brook is really underrated nowadays. The only way to beat him is by destroying him. I never seen nobody outbox him. Oh, I always told people like this guy is. Oh, he was always he never had the resume, I guess, but he was always right outside the top 10 of like the pound for pound guys. He was always like a top 15 guy. He was very fucking good, but he should have been at 54. Screwed himself up. Oh yeah, that would have been a hell of an environment. Says he was at the Golovkin Brook, best atmosphere he's been to. Dude, Golovkin's fights had an awesome atmosphere. Everyone, anyone who's been to a Golovkin fight will tell you that. All of them, that was like a thing. Like it did. There was a great atmosphere. But even over there, Golovkin over there versus Kell Brook, yeah, big deal. Yeah, dude, people went nuts. People went nuts. Like, yeah, like I saw him at the Garden, Madison Square Garden. Everyone there was like, I never saw that shit since Tito Trinidad. Like the explosion, the way people were going fucking nuts. They're like, we ain't saw that since Tito Trinidad. He was definitely different. It was crazy seeing when he was coming out to the Seven Nations. Yeah, people went fucking ape shit. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, and then after Spence, he still goes and kills himself to make weight for Crawford again, where we get Kell Brook from. Yeah, with the whole dude. Yeah, you can watch the videos of Crawford making fun of him because he can't drink water after the weigh-ins because of a rehydration clause. Oh yeah, Kell was ducked by damn near everybody, man. He was a problem. He was a problem. Yeah, the big drama show, little drama show. He had I mean, dude, yeah, they had something going there. They could have had that for a much longer time had someone, basically been able to bring Golovkin to America sooner. Because they did have a great thing going, man. No matter where they put him, you can put him anywhere you want. Monaco, you're England. You could put him in the West Coast and the East Coast, selling out, packed. People going nuts, buying tons of merch. Moneymaker. Well, he was a moneymaker. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is something here. So Tank Davis throws, shout out Boxing Enthusiast says, Tank Davis throws the second least amount of punches per round, only behind Zhilei Zhang, but has the third highest knockout ratio in the whole of boxing. The most accurate puncher in the sport, dynamite in both hands. He likes Tank. Dude, he throws the second least amount of punches per round in all of boxing, only behind Zhilei Zhang. That's unbelievable. That's pretty crazy to me. Like a monster heavyweight who doesn't throw anything. Okay, I get that. But how the hell are you a lightweight? And it's because some rounds he will throw 3 punches, man. 3 punches. And then some he'll throw a bunch. Yeah, Brook was doing really good too. Had he had that fight be, properly before the Golovkin fight, I believe he would have won. They took him at the right time. Yeah, after he got manhandled by Golovkin, he should have took some time off and went to 54. Yeah, he should have took some time off, vacated. It's 47 belt, honestly. They would have called him a duck and Spence. Be like, no, I can't. I just can't do it. I tried. I can't. It's not happening. I'll be at 54 when he's ready. He's a big guy. He'll be coming up. That's all.
But they were his feet.
You guys see Vivek with his fucking feet out? Oh, man, it was too funny. It was funny. They're making fun of it. But, Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Get ready for the fights tonight. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm watching them, obviously, but yeah, I think it's a clear knockout win for Tank. Unfortunately for Roach, it's probably going to be it might be devastating, right? They brought in a light punching smaller guy for a reason. It's very reminiscent of Leo Santa Cruz, but we'll watch it, I guess. We'll watch it. Have to have something to talk about. Tank better not come out in no pink fringe. I swear to God, if Tank comes out in pink fringe, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off and cuddling a bitch and eating an edible. All right, guys, I'm out. Talk to you after the fights. Yo, real quick, BDA. I saw Bucho was around. Is everything all right with BDA? Shout out BDA. I know Bucho's around. I just ain't seen BDA. Hope everything's okay. Hopefully he's just working a lot or whatever. Oh, here they are snatching a young guy off the street. Here's the Ukrainians snatching him off the street while he's walking his dog. Imagine you're out walking your dog and van pulls his shoulder and grabs you. He still got his dog. This is crazy. What the fuck? Been sick. Okay. Shout out BDA. I hope you get better. Hope it ain't the bug. Bro. That's horrific, right? Can't have that. I don't think a deserter's out walking his dog. That's sick, man. What does he have? Where's his family? Maybe he's supporting kids or, just nope, you're going. Meat grinder. But yeah, we're out. God bless everyone. Talk to you after the fights. Hop over BDA if he's on. Maybe Foo. If not, maybe I'll do something later this evening. But probably not till tomorrow. But salute. God bless everyone. Have a good one. Have fun at the fights, Jose. If you're going, you should go. Wear a hoodie. Just chill. Salute. Peace.